Hey guys, so I'm back today. Let me adjust this. Dang it. Alright, so I'm back today. I have to do window regulator. I got some painters too. I got this small socket set and an assortment of bits and stuff in here, and a block of wood. Got the part, the window regulator part, comes with the motor, complete kit, regulator motor. With this type of regulator, it's a cable driven system instead of a gear driven. Like on most models, the gear is mounted to the motor or is attached as a part of the motor. I have this kind of screwdriver, and then I have my trim spool. Okay, since only one door was unlocked, all the others were locked. We're going to lock the whole car, and we can open it. Then, so it won't fall down. It does now, but while I'm doing trim removal and everything, I'm just going to put some tape on this so it'll stay up. This is perfect tape to use, and on the window especially, it won't leave that tape residue. Let me angle you down a little bit, maybe reposition you somehow over here. Let's see, I gotta remove this little piece over here. Okay, this side marker, reflector, just out, that pops out. I don't know if you guys can see still. Let me angle you down just a little bit more. Okay. I took out this piece, this side reflector, and then this piece in here. This is on 2006 Chevy Impala. I went to the store yesterday. And thought I should probably change this out. And it just did what I thought it was going to do. Lately the window's been a little tough getting up, but when I got out, I shut the door, and it sounded like I shut the seatbelt in the door, but it never did. So when I got back in, the window started sliding down ever so gently, and that's when I knew that we have a regulator failure. So let's take a look. I think I got a T30 27 T27. There's two T27s in here. I'm going to take these out. Okay. This thing's great. This little screwdriver is great for when you don't want to use a drill. And then I'm going to use the same T27 for the door handle screw. Okay, yeah. This one, remember, this one has the flatter head, the bigger flatter head. And then I'm going to change it out for probably a T15 for this screw, this reflector screw. Yeah, T15. And it's just a screw. So set that down and take our trim removal tool. I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to feel around and kind of pull out. It'll pop out. Feel around for rivets. Okay. And then once I got that loose, I'm going to jump up here and take this off. This triangle piece. It's got two special fasteners, then lift up and then out and over that. So I'm going to take this clip, as you can see, loosen that up, and this just pulls right out. There we go. And for this, you gotta squeeze. I don't have. Give me a second. I gotta get a tool. I have that. I have this long nose. You're going to reach in here, you're going to squeeze it and pull it up. Like so. And then you can get this out of there. It's just a ball joint in this latch here. That's for the handle. You can set that aside, and then we're going to remove this water shield very carefully. Okay. Oh. Residue. Okay. Now, we open up a little thing, socket set. That socket, and I'm going to use 9/32 to get to this speaker bolt. Not sure. I hopefully got a big enough block of wood, because they're going to end up letting the window down. Here's the speaker. Push this little white tab down, pulls out. I think I lost the screw somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now we're at the part where you can let the window down. I don't think I got a big enough piece of wood. No. I might have to hunt for one. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, I can probably maybe reposition, yeah. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, too big. Much too big. Oh, here's a square piece of block. Might be too big also. Yeah. That's still too big. I could just use the tape still and let it down and then retape it. So we're going to need a T30 with some of these, the T30 Torx bit. What you're going to do is you're just going to loosen this one. Oh boy, I might have to attach that to this little thing. Okay, start at the bottom. Okay, you're just going to loosen this one. Get this one loose. Get the cables out of the way. Loosen this. And you're going to loosen these. Just loosen, that's all you got to do. Okay. Alright, and then there's one up here. This whole thing right here is the regulator. So there's 2 bolts down here and 1 up here, and then this is the motor. 3 bolts out right here. And you gotta loosen this one. You can tell that there's a bigger hole and it slides down. So all you gotta do is loosen it, and then you can slide it about, or slide it up and then back in, and then wiggle it out. There's just one more left down here. And that's a what was that? 3/8? No. Let's call it a 10 millimeter. Yeah, 10. Put your 10 millimeter on there. And take this one all the way out, because there's no there's nothing, it's not like the others. Take this one all the way up. Okay, that one's all the way up. Set that aside. And now you can pretty much let the window down. Okay. Okay, let it down. Let it come down until you see about right there. Might need a little bit longer. Yeah. Maybe pull it up a little bit. Pull it up. Okay. Come on there. Let's see if we're. Yep. Yeah, okay. Now what we're after is this bolt on the left and this bolt on the right, and that will take the slide off of the window. I'm going to put a little more tape around here to secure this window while I'm doing this. Nothing bad will happen, but you don't want the window coming all the way down, then you got to readjust it. We want, I think it's still a 10 mil. These bolts, I'm going to put in an extension with the socket. I'm going to loosen these up right in here. Okay, there goes my socket. Okay, get these out. That'll let it slide all the way down. Find my socket right here. Okay. Now, pull the window all the way back up. We can let this tip off. Okay. Pull that off. Pull that off. Pull this window up. You can probably pull it right up on out of here if you want to, but I don't think we really need to. There. Pull all the way up and strap your tape again. Keep it up there. Okay. Now we can go in and remove this. Pull it up and back in, and then same thing with the motor. Pull the motor up and back in, and you got this coming out. First, unplug the plug-in, unplug the window motor. Okay, got both sides. Yep. Let me try to push this tab in, pull it out here. Push this tab in right here. Back. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's out. I'll show you in a second. Okay, you see how it's broken? It's definitely, that was the loud sound as this cable's breaking. So that's my broken window regulator. Here's the connection. That little blue piece fell down in here, right here, and that's how they go together. It's just a loop, a cable loop that goes to the motor. The motor's not bad. I'm just going to change them out anyway. So it's always a good idea to change out the motor too. Here's the connection to the motor. So we're going to put in a new one right quick. this kit, they gave me has new bolts, which is good to always use. We got these brass looking ones. You want to slide the motor in kind of first, then kind of angle it. Okay. Actually, first, get your bolts threaded in there. These are Phillips heads, by the way. Get them threaded in here, because we got, you know, we can put it back in and then slide it down, and then secure them really good. There's one that we're going to leave out because, you know, that last bolt we had to take all the way out. So we're going to not put that in. Okay. This one, it's a pretty fairly simple process. Time is probably going to be less than an hour, so we're going to leave that one out. We can slide this back in, and it's the same pigtail. I was hoping that they were going to send me one that doesn't have a long pigtail, and I was, you know, that's perfect length of pigtail. You're going to set your motor up in there. You're going to angle this up in there, and then up over this, and slide it all up in there, and set your motor up in there first. Set in the holes, slide it down. Then put this one in. Oh, for that one, yeah, put this one in too. Put this one. Hold on. Underneath the nail. Okay. Put it up in there. Alright. Put those in and slide it down. There you go. Right now it's sitting in there. I just need a Phillips head. Oh, old man sounds. Let me tell you. Let me grab a Phillips bit. Get my Phillips bit. Let me sit down here and get this motor cinched up where I want it. Okay. Wrench it down pretty tight. That way it won't move on you. And you got the other ones in there. Make sure it's really tight. So, okay, wrench it down on this. Alright, that's pretty tight. Alright. Now, okay, let's see. I'll tighten these. Get that last hole situated where you want it. Don't tighten that bottom one until you can adjust it so you can get this other screw in where you want it. Okay. And then it falls out on you. Just perfectly line with the hole and screw it in. Screw this one in first all the way tight So the top one. You can probably take a 10 mil and tighten them up even more. Yeah, okay. I'll take my 10 mil socket and I'll just snug them. Snug them up nice and good. Don't strip them out though. Snug them up good and tight, and then you're gonna have one left over. That's good, and then your used ones. So one new bolt left over, and all the other old ones, which is perfect. Now, well, actually, you're going to use, let's see, I'll probably use one new one, or maybe I'll use the old ones for the window. Now's the time to let the window back down, because you gotta line it up onto the regulator. So line your window back up. Okay. Right about there. And then you're going to take your 10 mil, you're going to put these back in there. And snug these up tight. Snug them tight. Okay, get the other one. It's already done. It's done. I already got the new one in. Plug in your motor. Let's see how this one can go back on. That's in here. So, yeah. Sure you don't need here. Gotta go this way. Let's put this in and figure it out. This ain't gonna be in the way at all. We're just gonna plug it in just like that. I don't think I'll need this blue piece, but we'll keep it just in case since it fell off and all that. Okay, now that that's on, I want to test it I'm going to plug this in. We'll test it. Okay. Then I gotta let it dangle. Grab my keys. Okay. Roll it up. Ta-da! That's all there is to it. Okay, you're gonna roll it up all the way and back down. See how much smoother that is? It doesn't drag. So if your window in your car is dragging, that's a sign of a failed a failing window regulator, but it goes up and down so smooth. So now you're at the step where you're just going to put everything back on in reverse order, and you're done. This is the Right Garage signing out.